Today guys, I'm bringing you another 4th Gen Prelude video. This time around I'm going to be working on the brakes. If you guys saw the last video where I kind of introduced the vehicle into the channel, the brake master cylinder is leaking, so I'm going to show you guys how to fix a brake master cylinder, just how to replace it, and basically you could do this on any car. Before we get in guys, make sure you are subscribed, comment down below, and make sure you have the bell notifications turned on. But let's go ahead and get right into this video. So here's the brake master cylinder. Where it's leaking from is actually on the inside of the car. If you guys look on the inside, right behind the brake pedal where the brake booster would bolt up to, right there's kind of like a push rod that would push the brake master cylinder to activate the brakes. Right behind there, the bushing or the seal starts to leak, and that's how you start to get fluid inside of the vehicle, because it starts to get pushed back into there. And so that's how getting air into the system, and that's the reason for the mushy brake pedal. So let me show you the inside real quick. Alright guys, so here is the brake pedal right here, and then it connects right here. There would the brake booster would bolt up to, and as well it does hold the pedal in place. It looks like someone did a little ghetto rig type of fix here. Alright, so first thing that I'm gonna do here is take off the cap, actually, and it's probably gonna drip a little bit, so just kind of leave it partly in there, but need to drain out the fluid because it's gonna take off the whole thing, so don't want that much fluid dropping as much as I can help it. So I took off the top, and then I took off the little inner filter that it had, and actually the wires from the top came off, and that's them there. But the new one actually has a new top on there, so shouldn't have issue. So now I'm going to be taking off the brake lines here. You got the rear and the front, and so I forget which one's which, but just going to be taking them off, and I believe they're going to be with the 10. But of course you're going to want to use a brake line wrench. Of course you're going to want to put a towel underneath here because you're definitely going to be leaking some sort of fluid. Alright, and right now just taking off the 12s that connected onto the brake booster. So here is the original brake master cylinder. If you look on the back side, it looks a little bit wet. I don't know if you guys could tell, but on that seal it looks a little wet, and then on the inside it definitely is wet. So let me just grab the other brake master cylinder, the new one, and we're just going to reinstall it. Here's the new brake master cylinder I decided to go with. It's from Centric Parts, and let me see, the part number right there for this specific vehicle is 130-40022. And then just open it right up. It does come with a new reservoir on there, as well as the filter for the reservoir, and also the lid on there. As I told you guys, it does come new on there, and this one is just a brand new part. It's not a remanufactured part, but as you guys see right there, nice and dry. And then we'll just take that sleeve off the way it should look. So we're just going to be reinstalling it, reverse how it took it off, just a little bit additional work because of the bleeding, but let's get right into it. Alright, so before you even tighten anything down, of course you want to get it within its position of where it's going to go, but you want to put the brake lines on first, just because it's going to be a lot easier if you do it first before tightening any of the bolts and stuff. So you're going to just start them. You're not going to tighten them, you're just going to start them. Alright, so the brake lines are started. Now I'm going to push this right where it should be. Now everything is tied in. We do have the brake lines on there, and those two 12mm nuts are holding everything tight. These are connected. So now need to just bleed the whole system. What I'm going to be using is a .4 brake fluid from ATE. the Type 200. This is pretty much what I use on everything. If you guys been watching my videos, I've been using this for quite a few years now. So this is a .4. I like using this stuff just because, first of all, it doesn't eat through your paint if you happen to get it on your paint. So that makes it a win overall. But as well, you know, if you're racing higher temperature brake fluid and just more resistance to boiling, this is what you're going to need here. Another quick way to try to bleed the brakes is after you put in the fluid, you could crack open the lines and just kind of let it seep out. You could hear the air bubbles coming out as you crack it open. Alright, so that bled out, and then you see the fluid going down as well as you do this. Okay, so I got all 4 tires off. Right now I'm just waiting for my friend to come through, and he's going to be able to pump the brakes for me while I bleed them. And essentially what's going to happen, just pump them 4 times, hold the brake. I'm going to start on the furthest from the master cylinder, so it's going to be the passenger the passenger rear, and then driver side rear, and then the passenger front, and then the driver side front. And that's just because you're going in order from longest to shortest, and you want to make sure to get all that air out from the longest point first. Right guys, so there we have it. Put on the brake master cylinder for the 4th gen Prelude. I did already bleed the brakes as well and throw on the wheels. It given me a lot more consistent feel from that brake pedal, but the only issue I'm having is that there's a slight bit of mushiness still there. I do believe that is coming from the ABS system. The ABS system does have its own reservoir with brake fluid, so I do believe it's intermixing with the brake fluid I put into the car now, and some of that brake fluid, you know, has been sitting there for years, so I know it does probably have some moisture in the old brake fluid, and that's where you're going to get that mushiness from. Definitely the leaks have gone away, so I'm not going to worry about having to get air in the system or to lose some of my brake fluid. So for sure, just changing out the brake master cylinder giving me a lot more confidence when driving the car, because honestly that brake pedal was going all the way down to the ground and just barely catching on to stop the car. But hopefully you guys got some good information and can use this on some of your future projects or on someone else's car that you may be working on. So let me know if you have any questions down below in the comment section, and I hope you guys are subscribed and have the bell notifications turned on also. For sure, here in the near future I'm going to be making a video on the ABS, on the brake system again, on the 4th gen Prelude, so make sure you guys are staying in tune. Now I hope you guys are enjoying these videos of the 4th gen Prelude, because this is one of my favorite cars from Honda, and definitely I feel like it's the best model of the Prelude that they had made. I just hope that you guys are staying engaged with these videos and continue to give me that support that some of you guys have been giving me for years. But as always guys, I'm gonna have to catch you on the next video, and happy Father's Day to y'all.